Hi there, Enneagram 6. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be asking the question, what do you need to focus on? All right, let's go ahead and get started. We have the self. Okay, we have beauty. We have confidence. Interesting. Okay. Very clear messages here. Pleiadians, unconditional love, excitement, laughter, family, very six pile for sure. Let go of the old, fish, and eagle. Okay. So what I'm seeing with the self card, the beauty, the confidence, and the Pleiadians, I'm really seeing that you need to focus on your inner healing. You need to work on your confidence very specifically about your beauty and how you perceive yourself, okay? I feel like you feel like this woman here, you're trying to be a fish, but she's a woman. Okay, like your beauty is your own. You need to whatever outdated beliefs you have about yourself, maybe you felt a certain way about yourself when you were younger, or you looked a certain way when you were younger, and you don't look that way anymore. So you're really needing to keep that in mind, because how you see yourself is not how everybody else sees you, okay? Let me just make sure that you can see these cards. There we go. I adjusted the camera a little bit. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, literally, like I adjusted the perception that you have. You need to do that for yourself, okay? You need to use that on yourself. Say, okay, am I really looking at myself from a big picture perspective here? Am I really seeing this from an eagle eye view, or am I seeing this from my old outdated beliefs about myself, okay? I'm even seeing this fragmentation here with these lines, okay? There's like a rainbow behind it, but it's like, because like you're only seeing sections rather than the whole picture, and you're being asked to focus on broadening your perspective here, okay? Broadening your perspective, and maybe this also has something to do with how your family made you feel at a young age. Maybe they had something to do with your confidence, or maybe in another situation, you can ask your family for support here, you know? Tell them, I'm really trying to work on my self-image, my perspective of myself. Can you give me some honest feedback? Like, you can ask your family, like, how, you know, what do you think this is, or, you know, if that's relevant for you. But yeah, I keep being drawn to this woman in the water here. It's like you feel one way about yourself, and you're trying to like fit in and conform, which sixes can tend to do that. But like you're literally like this peacock here with all this rainbow imagery and like these butterflies, and like this woman's beautiful. Yeah, you're just really being asked to focus on your confidence and your self-perspective. And this card here says, divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please please fill me with your confidence, oh love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. Right. So, yeah, like how many roses there are here. Like, you're very beautiful. Okay, and you need to see that in yourself as well. That's something that's coming through quite strongly. All right, I'm going to shuffle the tarot, and then we're going to see what else comes out for you. What does my Enneagram 6 need to focus on? What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on, please? What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on, please? What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on? All right, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, yeah. Whatever your anxious thoughts are about yourself, maybe like there's a style of clothing you really like on other people, but you say, oh, I could never wear that. You know, you tell yourself these things, and this Wheel of Fortune, it's like you just keep ruminating over this thought over and over again. With Temperance in reverse, yeah, but it's not like a balanced perspective. It's a very outdated perspective. It's one you probably picked up either from culture or from your family. Maybe your family has a particular view of beauty, what it means to be beautiful. And I don't care what you look like. I know that you're beautiful, so whatever. The 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, take a look at those beliefs that you have. Ask yourself, where did they come from? Who told me this about myself? And if it was you, why did you tell yourself that? Yeah, I literally, I just keep getting like, you need to have a new perspective of yourself. Because Pentacles is earth energy. It's grounded energy. You're needing to take a new look. You're needing a new outlook on yourself. Like, actually take a look at your physical features. Maybe you're somebody who has this idealistic vision of how you should look, okay, which I know is common for people. But remind yourself that like you're human, okay? Number one, you don't look like an airbrushed supermodel on a magazine, because not even that supermodel looks that way. You know what I'm saying? So you need to you need to change your perspective here. Yeah, see, even like, look at this coin. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune, but like this is dull and dark, and there's a lot of spikes here on this coin. Okay, and then there's, you know, the star here. Like, you are the star, you are a star. And so just having that perspective for yourself, and like how many other little stars there are down here, it's like you have things that make you unique to you, okay? Other people might even look at you and say, I wish I had that feature. I wish my hair was that color. I wish, you know, X, Y, Z. Like, that's the thing, is everybody likes something about somebody else, but we all are like judgmental about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't normally say that. Maybe that's something you say a lot, or interesting. Show me Enneagram number 6. That's too many. What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on, please? What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on? What does Enneagram 6 need to focus on? All right, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay, so getting yourself out of this energy before you literally, like, I don't know, like, you have a very self-defeating mentality with this, and you need to focus on getting out of that, because it's stealing your happiness. It's stealing, you know, you're not wearing clothes that you might want to try. You're just not doing it. You're afraid to step out and look different. Okay, and maybe for some of you, you need to take better care of your bodies, all right? You might need to eat better, exercise. You don't have to be, you know, curvy with a 2-inch waist, but like, as long as you're healthy and you feel good and confident about yourself, that is going to boost your self-esteem. Like, just taking pride in the fact that you can change yourself. You can transform yourself, okay? You're capable of doing that. I get the feeling here you're just holding yourself back with whatever limiting excuses you give yourself. Yeah, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like you're very quick to shut down, like, oh, I could never do that. Like, you're not very nice to yourself. All right, you get in your own way through some outdated form of thinking here. Okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so like it's almost like you put everybody else on this pedestal and you look down upon yourself, but like you're just hurting yourself. You're just hurting yourself with that, okay? Maybe you might need to try some affirmations until you start believing it. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, it's like you have this long list of things of what it means to be attractive, or what it means to be confident, or what it means to be a certain way. And it's like you're being asked to kind of basically crumple up that list and throw it away. All right, listen to what you know is best for yourself and stick with that. And it might take some discipline, okay? A lot of things do. But just because it takes discipline, one, doesn't mean that you can't do it, and two, doesn't mean that it's not the right answer. Okay, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe, you know, for some of you, if this is about exercising, find somebody to exercise with, find somebody to go on a walk with at the very least, if you can't do anything else. Like, exercise doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be hard, really. And most people who exercise frequently, they hated it when they started it, but the more you stick at it and the more you keep going with it, even if it's just 5 minutes a day, right? Like, you will realize that over time, like, if you didn't exercise once, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna say, oh, I really need to exercise. And you probably will, because you start learning to enjoy it. It's like an acquired taste, right? You don't always like something right away, but it's very similar with exercise. Like, the more you stick at it, the more you keep going to it, the more you almost even start craving it. Okay? But yeah, you can make it fun. If that means dancing for you, dance your freaking butt off. Put on your favorite tunes, dance for a couple songs, just something to get yourself going, if that's what your situation is here. The Moon in reverse. And be honest with yourself about your feelings, okay? And celebrate your little victories. If you weren't able to run half a mile, you know, or if you can't run half a mile, but then after a week of just dancing, really, and then you're able to do it, you built up that stamina, like, celebrate that for yourself. Or, you know, if you do 5 minutes of light yoga one day and then the next day you do 6 minutes of light yoga, like, be proud of yourself, okay? Because you're making small steps. Small steps over time become big steps in the long run. Like, in the bigger picture, you see that all of that work paid off. All of that work can be seen. And the whole suit of Pentacles here is a great representation of that, right? You start over with this new beginning, this new physical, like, start, okay? And you plant that seed, and then you have this, and then you go, or like, you have to, like, make a decision of something, and then you go to the Three of Pentacles, working together with others, or, you know, learning to be part of the flow, and then, you know, so on and so forth, until you get to the King of Pentacles, where you've done it, and you're proud of it, okay? Show me what I need to see, please. My Enneagram number 6. What do they need to focus on? The Emperor in reverse. If somebody is getting in your way of doing this, so say it's really hard for you to eat healthy because somebody around you refuses to, it's, again, look for fun recipes, right? Look for things that re-inspire you. And also communicate that you're really trying. And if they're hell-bent on getting in your way, like, are they really even a good person to be spending your time with? All right, because it's messing with your confidence, it's messing with your self-esteem, it's messing with your sense of beauty. It's preventing you from seeing yourself. Then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like, you have the ability to get out of this 5 of Cups energy, this, oh, I can't ever do it, I'm just gonna dream about it. And maybe there's a fear. I read a book yesterday about like how some people are afraid to change because once they make that change, or especially if it's like a life goal, you know, once you get there, it's like, okay, then what? Then what do I do? Well, you learn along the process, along the way, that the work is never done, first of all, and 2, like, you reach, like, you can, how do I say this? You find new goals for yourself. Okay, and then it starts back over. Everything is a cycle, right? So say you get that perfect body image, all right? And then your new beginning is now I'm gonna take up a new physical hobby. Like maybe you start boxing because now you have this awesome toned body and you just go and you box, or you wrestle, or whatever the hell, I don't know. Like when you get to that goal, a new goal opens up because you have it. You've basically like leveled up. You've unlocked a new level in life. You've unlocked a new layer. Okay, so don't keep yourself stuck just because you're afraid of what will it look like when I get there. Don't worry about that. Work on and worry about now. Work on what you can do right now to get to that goal, and then let the goal take care of itself, like your next goal take care of itself when you get there. All right, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, so I get the feeling that you're definitely making a lot of excuses for yourself in this situation, or by saying like, oh yeah, but I don't look like that person, or I don't do this, or, you know, whatever your idea of self-confidence is, whatever your idea of beauty is, really take a look at that, because you're making excuses for yourself that might not even be realistic. It might not even be true. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, it's going to be a slow process to get there, but slow and steady wins the race. You know, all those great analogies of the things that you begin today and that you work at slowly will, one day you'll look back and you'll say, holy shit, I did it. Like, look forward to that feeling. Make that feeling your goal. Okay? That's what I have for you, Enneagram number 6. I hope this message helped. If it did, please thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.